this is Jill Cox in Idaho, and I'm going to start off today by showing you some of our activity books that are newer with Usborne Books More. Now, if you've seen Usborne in the last few years, you've probably heard of our White Clean books. They're basically like reusable activity books, and we have educational ones like Alphabet, and also ones that are definitely still educational but also more fun. Things like mazes and dot-to-dots and doodling. And our line of these is continually expanding and growing. Our most recent one is a farm book that includes like crosswords, dot-to-dots, all sorts of things centered around things that happen in the farm. Another concept that Usborne Books More has done for a while, but just kind of perfected a little bit even more, is our step-by-step drawing. And what's really awesome about this book is it gives the kids step-by-step instructions on how to draw all sorts of things, and then it gives them a chance to practice. This is an example of one that my son did on vehicles. But there's other things like, here's a racetrack driver, a monkey, sharks, octopus, all sorts of things. So we also have a step-by-step drawing people and a step-by-step drawing animals as well. Another thing that Usborne is well known for is our sticker books. And again, we're continuously expanding those. This is a new one, Build a Picture Sticker Castle. And the way it works is there's a blank page-ish with a little bit of information. And then inside are the components where the kids are going to put together scenes. And these are awesome for any type of boring time, car rides, church, anything like that. Also just rainy days, or if you want them to spend some time doing some activities instead of just playing electronics. Along those same lines, our sticker dolly dressing ones have always been super popular, but now we have more historical ones. So for example, this is Country Estate from the 1900s to the 1920s. This is wartime fashion. So not only are these, really fun, but they're filled with all sorts of educational information too. And then we also have a new series of fashion designer, sticker dolly dressing fashion designer. And so some of the stickers will be white, and that's so that the kids can color patterns or use different colors and things like that so that they can be their own fashion designer. And then of course, they stick them onto the dolls in the book, and when they're done, they have decorated all of the pages and all the characters in the book, and then there's some information there too. And then of course, we're always getting new ones in our traditional just sticker dressing things. This one's Extreme Sports. So we have some amazing new activity books. And this is the Little Children's Activity Book, the Little Children's Rainy Day Activity Book. These are great because they have a little bit of everything: coloring, cooking, mazes, things to spot, all sorts of different things like that. If these ones for little children are too easy for your child, there's also our fabulous activity book, and we have others the same level that are just more advanced. They involve more journaling, more difficult recipes, more difficult things to draw, crosswords, things like that. Okay, so now some things that are pretty new from Usborne that aren't just kind of an expansion of what we've already done. The first thing is our little box sets, our activity packs. We have fairy activity packs, pirate activity packs, monsters. This one's Rainy Day, and this one's soccer. And what they are is there's 4 little mini-sized books inside each one. And they have different themes. So this one has like a doodling book, a coloring book, an activity book, and a things to make and do, a craft book. The soccer one includes a soccer coloring book, a sticker book, an activity book, and a soccer craft book. And they're just great, again, for car rides, for church, for vacation time, because they're so small and it gives you such a good variety of things. Our drawing and doodling and patterns to color books have been so popular, and now there's all this new research coming out on the benefits of coloring even for adults, and so they're even just getting even more popular. But what we have now are pocket-sized books. And so these are great, again, if you just need to stick something in your purse, whether it's for you or for a child, if you're going on vacation and you have an older child, these are excellent for those. I would say these are great for kids from about 8 to adult. I literally had like 80-year-old ladies buy these from me for themselves. So these are awesome. I actually keep one of these in my purse for me. And then same type of thing. This one's puzzle, which includes things to spot and different things like that. We also have awesome maze pads. This is the big maze pad. This one's my son's. So it has each pad, or each page is filled with cool mazes. And what we do, we actually leave this in our car, and then when we get somewhere where he's worried he's going to be bored, he just tears off a couple of pages and he does the mazes. And then the other thing I like is there's this blank back, and so he'll just draw that on the back of that when he's done with the mazes. So for example, if we're taking it to church or somewhere, he'll tear off a couple of mazes, stick it in his pot, fold it up, stick it in his pocket, and he has his mazes to do, and then he has a lot of paper to doodle on the back as well. Another new concept book that's so awesome and so cool is our magic painting book. And there's, what you do is you get this little pen wet, and then it has these pages. And I don't know if you remember, I know when I was little I used to have like paint with water. It's that same type of thing. So this one's my son's book. And this just kind of shows what you do, what it can look like. So yeah, so you just get it wet and paint with water. Now you can use the pen. We also have been using Q-tips too, so that more than one person can be doing it at the same time. Along the same lines as painting, we have our Fingerprint Activities, and it comes with this awesome fingerprint stuff. This was my little 2-year-old, so hers was kind of scary looking. And then there's different things that you can do. So on this one, it teaches them how to draw ladybugs using fingerprints, and this one's one that she's already started working on, of giving someone freckles, decorating an octopus, all sorts of things. Here's another one that she's worked on. But the awesome thing that I love about this is it's self-contained, so I don't have to be around looking for paints or stamp pads or anything like that. It's just self-contained. Also, I know from first-hand experience, it washes out of clothes without any treatments, and it just washes right off of walls, and so easy, like just wipe down with a wet towel. Very easy. And then the last thing that's kind of cool and fun and new is our Cupcake Kit. Whoops. Here is a baking recipe book with different ideas on different recipes and ideas for making different types of cupcakes. And then it comes with cupcake papers and little toppers as well. And so it's just so fun for children who love baking, which most kids do, to be able to try out these different recipes and try out these different decorations and things like that. Even after these are gone, they'll give them like kind of a creative prompt on what they can do in the future. So those are some of our new activity titles from Usborne Books and More, and I'm sure our collection will be expanding soon. So thank you.